Welcome back. It is 6:16. While the state waits to reopen in stages, law enforcement throughout North Alabama continue to enforce the existing stay-at-home order.
And that includes keeping their own officials and the jails safe. Joining us right now by phone, Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton. Sheriff Singleton, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So we're asking around all the different law enforcement agencies all across the state and officials as well. Do you have enough resources in what you're doing to protect your officials and those inmates as well in the jails?
Well, yes, we do now. Of course, at first that wasn't the case, but we've been able to accumulate the supplies that we need to make sure that our deputies are as well protected as we can provide for them. The jail, of course, also, we have issues there that are totally separate from issues for our staff working out on the road.
Sheriff, we understand you guys haven't had any cases within the department or at the detention center at this time, but we know that you have a new sanitation machine that's set to help you clean that detention center. Can you explain to us a little bit about it?
Yeah, one of our local companies, Global Special Effects, has converted some of their production facilities to making sanitizers that can be used to sanitize larger areas. We have one of those units on order. The good thing about that is that, the pandemic aside, this is something that we can use in the jail on a regular basis, even without the current situation. When you got a confined space like that with several people in it, in case of the jail's over 100 people, if someone catches something as simple as a cold, it can spread throughout the facility pretty quickly. So this is going to be beneficial to us, not just now, but even down the road.
Sheriff, as the state prepares to reopen, and we know that you folks are going to be preparing as well, we heard from Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle, in fact, suggesting the state should get at least, or give them at least 5 days, he mentioned, to get law enforcement and other government staff on the same page to enforce what that phase would look like, the first phase, that is. Are you looking for something like that there as well?
Yes, I would hope they wouldn't just dump it on us and say, okay, here it is. It's going to be an adjustment for us. Certainly some leadway would be beneficial to us to make our specific plans on what how we're going to respond to that, and how we're going to work with our businesses and our citizens to make sure that we have a smooth transition.
Is there anything that you're doing now as far as getting ready for that transition? Have you have anything in place, or you're getting ready to roll out?
Not really. We get regular updates. I get several emails a day from our state and national sheriff's associations, from the Department of Homeland Security, that's updating us on what's going on across the country and across the state. And we just follow up with those and try our best to stay on top of it.
Well, we appreciate all your efforts out there, you folks on the front lines. Sheriff, thanks for joining us this morning. Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.